Andre, would you like to segue from that?
Terrible.
Speaking of bombs,
Let's
the
go.
new game Horizon Forbidden West is the bomb. It's a great
Let's
game.
go. Good segue.
Yeah, that's good.
Welcome back to Weeb Gamers Podcast, a podcast where we talk about Weebs, gamers, and podcasts, and everything to do with animes, video games, and anything else we want to talk about. We're joined once again by my lovely co-host, Alan and/or Sean. How are you guys doing on this fine?
You said that intro so fast, I felt like I was watching an anime at 1.5 times speed again. So fast that was.
I felt,
Get on my
but it
level.
was
That
so
was 2
fast.
times
I didn't have to read
speed,
anything because I can't read.
times speed, bro.
Alan can't read.
I can't read.
Alan, how are you?
I'm big chilling. Did a workout. We're feeling good. Get that grind on. I'm gonna be drinking some green tea soon. We love that.
Nice.
And don't mind us.
Cap on again.
Yeah, this is one of those. Exactly. I didn't get to shower yet. This is one of those days where we all decided to do the pod late, all of us, and Andre's gonna be very depressed. Sean's gonna be falling asleep half the time, and I'm gonna be me and talking some bullshit.
That's only on Sundays for sure.
For Sean, yeah. Anyway, Sean, how you feeling?
Oh man, I got tons of shit going on right now. I got my hair cut.
Wow.
Which nobody even acknowledged.
I said nice hair.
I'm hurt.
Good, you better be hurt. You're the reason why we're doing this late.
I just had a game of shitty hockey, and yes, I said shitty hockey, not shinny hockey, because that's a different thing.
Yeah.
We had no goalie, so some guy had to volunteer, and then we were late getting on the ice, so we almost just got disqualified because took so long. And then we ended up getting disqualified anyways because we started fighting, and then they had to end the game early. And then I was like, I'm not barely even sweating, man. And then I had to come home, and then I had to dive right into this, and I'm tired and I haven't eaten. And I am thirsty and I haven't had anything to drink, and my parents are moving, so the for sale signs on the
that's why you're wearing the sweater again. You couldn't find your clothes. I got you.
Exactly. No clothes. This beautiful background that you see right now, enjoy it while it lasts because it's going to be gone. I'll be in a different basement potentially next time.
In my
And
basement.
lots of shit going on. If anyone wants to buy my house, and yeah.
He's using this as a fucking selling platform. Oh my god. Okay, well that's fun.
Some pods sell merch. I sell houses.
Oh my god. Well, we don't care about your problems. Andre, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, Andre?
I didn't hear anything after you got disqualified and came home.
Oh well. Okay.
That's pretty much all the story was about.
Let's
You missed. He got a haircut. He got a haircut.
Yeah. You heard that
Let's
part.
break this down. So,
okay.
Your original plan was to do this podcast at this time if you played the full game.
Yeah.
So if you fought and came home early, how do we still do it at this time and you still somehow didn't have time to do any of the things that you said you wanted to?
There was still 3 minutes left in the game. Just saying. So I didn't get to save much time. It was like 3 minutes.
We know what you did in that 3 minutes. Okay, so
showering.
Yeah, I bet you did it in the shower. All right, Andre, how are you feeling,
bro? Andre.
What?
I showered at the rink.
Oh, with the boys. That's why it took you forever to go home.
Oh my god. Andre.
I don't know what's going on.
Andre,
all
how
I
are
know
you?
is
Told you I'd be saying some shit.
2 days ago, I had like such a great thing that I wanted to say. It was gonna be like a good, beautiful like rant that I wanted to convey, but I forgot what it was because I didn't write it down.
What was it about?
So I don't know. Hey man, I don't know if you know this, but my capacity for remembering and thinking and doing any analytical anything is very low. True. Then I got COVID and it's lower.
It's still there. You feeling it still?
Really?
I don't know. I have no proof to see. I can't even speak right now. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm tired. It's late. I should be asleep right now.
Perfect.
A lot of stuff is going on. I've been spending all my time playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
That's the first one.
Oh.
That's the first one. Horizon Forbidden West is
my bad. I didn't even notice. I don't even remember.
What I meant to say. And then here's the issue. Okay, back in the day. Okay, first I had this perfect plan. Before Elden Ring got delayed, it was supposed to come out in January, so I was gonna buy Elden Ring, play it until it was done, and then get to Horizon when I get to Horizon. But then Elden Ring's like, nah, we gotta delay it. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna delay it to the week after Horizon. So little old me is like, that's fine. I'll just get Horizon and then just beat it in the week leading up to Elden Ring. But then I forgot I'm not fucking 12 anymore and I can't beat friggin' 60-hour games in a week anymore because I have other stuff to do.
You have tomorrow off, you said.
Yeah, but Elden Ring comes tomorrow. So depending on which time it comes.
That's rough.
And even then, it's not even just...
That's actually rough, though.
Like, time-wise, it's also the fact that my brain capacity can't, like, take it. Maybe it's just a game. Maybe it doesn't draw me in like I want it to. But, like, I play it.
It doesn't stimulate you the same way as it used to?
I don't know. Like, one day I was like, I'm going to have a real session. I think it was Sunday or Monday. Monday I played for, like, 6 hours.
Oh,
okay.
And then...
That's not bad.
But by the end of that 6 hours, like, I was like I didn't even understand, like, well, didn't even know what was going on the screen anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but there's times, like, there's this game that came out a long time ago called Tales of the Abyss.
Great game.
It's a full
that's your shit.
40-hour RPG.
Yeah.
3 days I beat it. Me and my brother, 3 days over a March break.
Ridiculous.
Borrowed it from a cousin over March break. 3 days we beat that.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, I miss those days. Like Shaolin Monks, like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Me and my brother destroyed that game in like Andre said, 3 days. But
yo, my brother and I have Final Fantasy 7 runs now. Well, we used to have them where we tried to beat it under 24 hours, and it was just like,
the good old days, man. Doritos.
When you had
Mountain
24
Dew.
hours free to do shit.
Yeah, man, crazy. You didn't have to worry about like work, relationships,
anything.
work, money, depression.
Work.
Being
That's
old.
right. Work. Trying to better yourself so you don't make a fool of yourself in life.
Oh man.
And also, like, when you want food, but then you realize that there's no one here to make it for you, and you're like, shit, I got to do it on myself.
Dude, I just don't eat.
That's all right. I'm a great cook, and I'm all right with that. It's buying the groceries that I have a problem with.
It's not about whether or not I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm able to do it.
Yeah.
It just takes longer than a minute in the microwave.
And then
you know what I mean?
And then you're tired by
or
that
just
time.
what. There was times when I would just walk upstairs. My parents didn't see me all day. I just walk upstairs and there was just food there.
It's like a hot plate, just a hot plate.
It was just there. I was like, where'd this come from?
And it was like the most succulent thing ever. Like it's beautiful, and you just ate it. You didn't say nothing. You gave him a good nod, and you went back to your room, right? Oh, it's crazy.
Oh no, not for me, man. I had those like white people dinners. Like you had to eat at the table with the family. There was nothing. You could not take your food to your room. It was not happening.
Guys,
listen,
we
there's a difference between that is my family was like home very rarely.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, hold on. Let me take the lead on this, Andre. Unfortunately, our families had to work, Sean. All right, and not the 9 to 5, right? They got the double shifts. They got the
shifts.
I gotta make some money. Right, exactly. So
Gotcha.
right. Thank you for further proving that me and Andre's lives very much did suck when we were younger.
Dude.
And the reason why we are the way we are now is because of childhood trauma. Perfect. Thank you.
Dude, but hey, hearing my dad get screaming like dinner. If I didn't come down to the dinner table in like 2 seconds, I'm like, just hearing, John, dinner's on the table, and just like having to just like sprint down the stairs, or else I'm getting my ass beat. Like,
I love that dysfunctional shit where they're like, we're gonna sit and enjoy this as a family.
I know.
Shut up.
I'm like, yo, microwaves exist for a reason, man. Like, it gets cold. Like,
I'm playing a video game right now. It's all like the hot dogs and macaroni.
Oh my god.
No, it's his mom's spaghetti, bro. It's actually his mom's spaghetti.
Was it?
I just put that together right now.
What?
He kept telling me about he hates spaghetti.
Oh
and
my
his mom
god.
always
Yeah,
made
that
spaghetti.
was
Oh
Monday
my
night.
God.
Every night. It's like, aren't Mondays bad enough? And now you're putting spaghetti in front of
Oh
it's
my
like,
god.
It's like you're taking the worst thing from pizza and putting it as the main ingredient on top of noodles, which tastes like nothing. Like, what is this?
There it is. We found his childhood trauma.
I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't like spaghetti. I know I'm weird for not liking it, but I don't.
No,
like
I mean, spaghetti's like meh. I mean, like I'll
Thank
eat
you.
it. It's not
It's
like
all right.
it's not like I
agree.
crave
People
spaghetti
People
ever.
will judge me really hard.
I'm not
when
going to an Italian restaurant and I'm like, yo, I need
some
spaghetti and
I need some
meatballs
spaghetti.
now.
I need some spaghetti. All right.
Yeah,
No, you
meatballs.
never say that. Never 2 meatballs. Oh,
rarely even got the meatballs.
That's
rarely.
rough, man. That's rough.
Your mom just gave you spaghetti and
With some-
tomato sauce?
mixed. Well, the tomato sauce is like mixed with meat, but yeah.
Oh, they did
Alright.
them. Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, they did that.
Got some meat sauce.
That's crazy.
Sometimes I put butter in it. I'd be like, I guess that's better.
Aren't you supposed to butter the noodles like beforehand?
Nah, I don't know how it's made. Okay,
I
still don't
rarely
know.
ate.
stopped
I
eating it.
rarely ate like Italian food when I was younger.
Oh, I thought you were about to admit
No
something.
way.
Yo, I rarely ate.
No. Obviously, I don't. I'm saying I rarely ate like spaghetti food when I was spaghetti food.
I realize
Italian
that now.
food.
I realize that
like my
now.
like, obviously you guys. I mean, maybe you guys know. My mom's Thai, so I ate all like the Thai food and the Persian food. So I had a very good balance of that. But I'd always trade. I'd
that's a
always
pretty
trade
good
my food
balance.
for a Mortantella sandwich in school. I don't know why.
Ooh,
I fucking
Mortantella.
love. I found out about that shit. I was selling my whole lunch bag for half a sandwich. I'm not even kidding. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like when you come from like you have like your like ethnic food at home.
Yeah.
Like yo, I get this at home. It's great, but like I've never seen a fruit roll up before. What is this shit?
Oh man. Fruit roll up. Yeah.
It's like, yo, what is that? What is that brownie with some sprinkles in it? I want that.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking cosmic brownies. Yes.
Okay, let's get something straight.
Sean
though.
couldn't eat any of those things though, right? Because your peanut allergy and your
True.
What?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
For you.
Yeah.
But a fruit roll up is not the same as a fruit by the foot. You got to make the distinction there because
Wait, there's a
easy to mix
difference?
up. Oh yeah.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
I learned this recently.
Yeah.
to
Oh
be
I did
really?
not know this.
Recently?
I did not know this at all.
The fruit
Yeah.
roll up is the one that's like a sheet.
Yeah, and it has like
sheet,
pictures
and
on
the fruit
it.
by the foot is like the long.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yes. I'm in the mindset like my parents were like, Alan, you want Coke? And I say yes, and they hand me a Sprite. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. I wanted a Coke, man, not a Sprite.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the mindset when I'm watching friggin' Naruto and they're like, "Oh, you're watching Dragon Ball Z, cool."
Yeah, cool. Good job,
Walk
man.
away.
That's good.
That's what it is, man.
Same characters. They wear orange. They have a different form. It's pretty much the same shit.
Yeah. My
Cartoon's
parents.
cartoon, bro.
My parents thought Goku's name was Super Saiyan Goku. Not that it was like that was his name. His name was Super Saiyan Goku. Not that wasn't
Okay,
his race
might
or
as well
anything.
be. Might as well
And they
be.
had it, and she said banana hair. They used to say like the banana hair characters, right? The ones with the bananas.
Oh, true. I like
Shoot me in the
that.
face right now.
Honestly.
And then everyone's Goku, bro. My dad used to cheese me with that. I'd be like, Zatch Bell, and he'd be like, "Yo, what's Goku
Zatch.
up to?" Bro?
Oh my
I was
God.
like- and imagine little friggin' like 8-year-old me. That's not Goku.
Just start fucking crying. Oh my god.
Is Ash Bell? Oh man, that shit's so nostalgic.
Yeah, I think we need to rewatch it because like we bring
need
this
to.
up like periodically.
I love
Yeah.
Zatch Bell.
on
That
this
shit's
podcast for
that
no
shit's
reason.
so good.
Do you,
Yeah, I love it.
or
Yeah,
do you love the memory?
I love
of
the
Zatch
memory.
Bell?
From the episodes I see that are out of order and that I have no idea what's going on, I loved it.
I know, me too.
And the
Me too.
opening.
Yeah, that's true.
The opening.
I
Oh.
would never watch that thing like friggin' like from episode
No,
1 all the way
it was
through.
always
Like I catch 1 and then 17 and then 4 and then I'm like,
Bro,
what is even happening?
that happened to me and Inuyasha, like quickly before we get started, like
Oh,
the actual shows. Like I'd be watching it, and then like Inuyasha just got his like whatever, his like out of the tree and all that, you know, the beginning,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they're facing fucking Muraku at the end, and I'm just like, but it's only been a day. Who is this guy? What? I don't understand.
Yeah, those used to be daily episodes.
I know, that's
9
crazy.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Like that was good shit.
Yep, it was. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Whereas I
That's
got
life.
fucking Naruto like every Friday. Like it doesn't even
Yeah, and Bleach too. Bleach
I
every
know.
Friday
Bleach
for me.
every Friday. Some
And I
Gundam
didn't even
Seed
catch
thing.
Bleach. I didn't even catch Bleach.
Couldn't. It
'cause
was too late.
It was
Way too late.
It was at 10.
I know.
Bro.
Yeah.
It was at 10, bro.
Yeah.
I got Dragon Ball Z was like 8:30.
8:30.
Then Naruto
Yeah.
at 9. And then...
It was like the reboot show. You know
No,
that
no.
weird.
Dragon Ball at 8.
Yeah.
Zatch Bell at 8:30.
Yes.
Naruto at 9.
Yep.
Something came on. and
Gundam
then
Seed?
Bleach was
Was it
after
Gundam
that.
Seed?
Oh, I think it was. Was
I know
it?
Gundam Seed was on somewhere around there. I think.
It might be, but like,
I don't know.
I
Did
like
hold on,
Gundam
hold on.
Seed.
Are we talking basic cable, Sean? Because that's all I had. What did
We're
you
talking
have?
about we're
Basic
talking about
cable.
YTV,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
Like,
good.
You know YTV Friday
you know-
nights.
you know
What was
which-
it called? The Crunch.
Yeah.
It's called
Bionics?
The Crunch,
Yeah.
I think.
Was it Crunch or Bionics or?
Oh, it
What
could have
was
been.
the anime
Bionics
one?
was a show, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Bionics was a show.
Oh.
That's what came right after, before Dragon Ball.
Or Zoids.
So
Oh my god, I had Zoids. Those were great.
That sounds like you had like a disease. What?
You don't remember Zoids,
I
where
don't.
it's basically Transformers but with animals?
Oh
animal
my god! Yeah, the
Yeah.
girl that would turn into a
The mech
lion.
animals.
Yeah.
Bro.
No.
Oh,
the
Cyber 6 came on
Cyber
at
6.
9:30.
Yeah.
I feel like Cyber 6.
Cyber 6 was the shit too. That was 45.
Or was
though, I
that
think.
Teletoon?
That was Teletoon.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was Teletoon.
I didn't have that channel. I had basic cable.
Yo, I'm so hungry that I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Perfect. Well, it's because your fault that you didn't eat before hockey, and now
Yeah,
we're gonna
right.
proceed with the podcast. Well, guys,
Let's do
before
it.
we get started, we just want to say spoilers for all the shows
Spoilers.
that we're talk about. We
you.
are
What
gonna be
about the
talking
video
about.
game news, bro?
Well, I'm just
Oh.
saying. Well, okay, we're gonna do. That's what I'm saying. Before we get started, we are gonna be
Video
talking
game
about
news
some
spoilers.
games but spoilers for the shit we're gonna talk about. All right.
Okay.
Even the
you,
games.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
But also,
thank you so much.
as a
Appreciate
podcast group that we joke a lot, we do want to say our prayers are with the world as a catastrophe strikes. We just want to say pray for the we pray for the families, hope they're safe, and hope this gets over with quick.
Which
we just
families?
want
Pray
some.
for
All the families?
everyone involved.
Yes.
Pray
Please don't
for
bomb Japan.
everyone involved.
Don't bomb Japan. I just want my content. God damn it.
Are we allowed to say anything? Like,
No, I don't think
This
so.
is
No,
political.
No,
just
no.
say
I'm just
we
saying
pray for everyone involved.
We pray for
Okay.
everyone involved. Please don't hit a freaking animation company. Mappa's got too much on their plate. If they have to deal with
Yeah.
a bombed
yeah.
headquarters,
These guys are just
I
like,
think they'll cry.
these two countries are just fighting each other, and then Japan just somehow gets nuked again, like out of nowhere.
Stop. Okay, let's get going. Andre, would you like to segue from that?
Terrible.
Speaking of bombs,
Let's
the
go.
new game Horizon Forbidden West is the bomb. It's a great
Let's
game.
go. Good segue.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so when you guys are watching this episode order, make sure you go from episode 50 to 52. Okay? Forget this one. Anyways,
Wait, what?
don't watch this one. Anywho. Hey man, I'm just trying to save my future. Cause listen,
Oh, yeah.
if we blow up one day,
And then they go back
and then
to
I
this.
get fired because of this episode, and then like, what if we make thousands of dollars, but by episode 65 it's just over? I need to get a job again, bro.
That's true.
A week of thousands of dollars isn't
Oh, don't
enough
worry, your
money,
stocks
you know
are
what I
just
mean?
gonna go way up.
I don't know. They're about to crash with like the world. Oh! I almost.
I mean, Goku.
Goku.
Yo, why are you
Goku,
talking
yeah.
about Goku, bro?
Cracking his
Yo,
fist.
look at
Is that
Goku
what you're
go.
talking about? Yeah.
Look at these Gokus,
Saying
guys.
Goku?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at these Gokus
Crazy.
here, guys.
Goku,
Crazy.
He's not even Super
You
Saiyan
like,
now.
you like Luffy back there? Luffy's pretty lit. I like.
Luffy.
I haven't
Pirate
seen
shit?
anything. Have
Alright.
you guys seen this shit? Oh, you got Tanjiro's mask back there. I didn't see that.
I do.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
a lot of shit, man.
Pretty nice.
The pod won't see it.
You have a
'cause
lot
it
of
cuts out,
Gokus,
It cuts
actually.
out like here, so they can't really see anything.
Oh well, there's a lot of Gokus right
There is.
outside of the frame.
Maybe I'll do like one of these like this.
Can't
one.
wait for
Look at those.
can't wait for
Gokus,
people
guys.
to hear this part in the pod and just be like, "Yo, I can't see shit."
All right, guys. So Andre's gonna talk about. Like, are you done the gaming part already, or what?
Oh no,
I don't know,
I want
man.
to talk about
I just
gaming.
wanted to.
I've
What?
been playing a
Talk about
game.
What
I
game
have-
are you
What
playing?
you playing?
I'm playing Ni no Kuni 2.
Jeez, that's a good game.
My girlfriend got me into the first one, and then I got her the second one for her birthday, and then I can play it on my computer while she plays it on the Switch. It's basically a race, so it's pretty good.
Did
It's
you
not-
win?
The combat? No, it's ongoing. Ni no Kuni 2 combat is way better than the first one. Just saying. I mean,
Yeah.
the story
But
doesn't seem
But
like it's
people
that
have
good.
been saying it's not as good.
It's probably not as good story wise.
It's just a repeat.
But the combat is like way better. It's just not frustrating at all.
It just flows
The
better.
first
I
one
think. I think someone.
yeah,
said
the
that.
first one used to kill me. It used to just be like, oh, I can't do this. Like,
I don't
anyways, that's all my gaming news pretty much.
It reminds me when I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like I did not like that combat at all, but for something kept me going. Something
The
kept me
story,
going throughout
obvious.
that whole thing. Maybe, but like I don't remember what the story was, so
Mm.
I don't even know if it's that. Maybe it was just their beautiful friggin' what was it, Scottish? What are they? Scottish, British, something. Whatever.
I
Their
guess.
accents, bro.
Scottish?
You should know.
Australian?
You're Irish, right? What was
I'm
their
half
accents,
Irish.
man?
And in which game?
What was there? In fucking Xenoblade.
I don't remember that game at all. I played it for like 20 minutes.
Were they Scottish?
Okay. I don't know. Whatever.
Who knows, man?
Anywho, right now as I said before, I've been playing a lot of Horizon. It's a great game overall, but classic, open world fashion. There's a lot of jankiness. Like
Really?
sometimes I'm trying to climb a wall.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I climb a wall. Like it's polished really well. Like overall, especially like playing on PS5. Like having games just like regular at 60 frames is like. I know, Alan. I know this is like baby to you.
I know.
Okay, but just think about as a console gamer, this is the first time where we've been getting consistent.
That's fair, man. That's fair.
Across the board. You know what I mean? So it's smooth like butter to me.
Smooth
But there's just a
like
lot
butter.
of. What is that?
My Pokemon blanket. I got cold.
Ooh. Oh, I thought you were like showing it off or something.
No.
Anyways,
it
yeah.
was a
So there's a
flag.
lot of issues and stuff around that, but other than that, it's good. I like it.
The Soviet flag.
Oh my god, man, we were doing so
What? What's-
good.
Uh, yeah. So it's my I was so sweaty flag. You know, it's I use it after I go to the gym.
Oh my
Remember when we
God,
used to talk
so-
about like anime? That was fun.
I'm just talking
No.
about some bullshit 20 frames per second shit.
Okay, fine, whatever, man. Move on.
No, it
I'm
continues.
kidding.
Verizon.
Keep on going. We're
Nah, I
all
don't give a
listening,
shit.
man.
I wanna know,
We're
though,
all
is
Bottom
it-
line is, I just wanted to mention that I had a very big dilemma, and I was gonna ask you guys to help me solve it.
Okay.
Let's solve
just
it.
End,
Let's hear it.
if
Let's
I
hear it.
just end playing Horizon
Okay.
tomorrow
No,
to play Elden Ring,
Oh.
or if I should beat
No.
the game.
Play Elden Ring.
Okay,
Play
what's the
Elden Ring.
dilemma?
Fuck.
Is it
That's-
because of the
Fuck
janky
it.
stuff?
No, I just want to know
Nah.
because I care about. I want to beat Horizon, but like I care about Elden Ring more.
Not worth
And
it.
This would be the first
Mm-hmm.
FromSoft game that I've gone in like completely blind. Like every game, like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen who the bosses are. I've seen like people play and like what the best builds and shit are. Like I've seen all that stuff for every other game. This would be the first ever one I go in completely blind.
Yeah,
But
drop it.
that's only the case.
Yeah,
That's only
are
the
you
case
gonna
if I
stream?
start playing early.
You're gonna stream?
Stream what?
You-
Do you think just because I have streaming equipment that I could possibly use to do that I would do that?
You did it with that last game. What was it?
Yeah, but remember when I didn't
JPEG.
stream, I made Let's Play videos,
Yeah,
and then
let's do that.
I deleted all of them.
No, why?
It's because you chickened out. man.
Because, no, basically what happened was I got to a certain point, and then I wanted to play,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, yo, I don't want to set all this up. And then I just played without it. And then I was like, I'm just
Was
going
it
to do
better?
this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I just didn't think about
Weak.
it, and then I just didn't finish it. So I'm like, I don't want to have freaking 80% of the game on video and just not show the ending. So I just fucking deleted them all. Anyways, yeah, that was the reason. But yeah, so that's my dilemma. Like, I really want to play Elden Ring. Elden Ring is definitely more hype, but like, I'm into Horizon. Like, I feel like I'm more than halfway through. I don't know for sure. Obviously, I have no idea.
How is it different from the first game? Is it much added?
Combat's way better.
Nice.
Graphics are. This is probably the best looking game I've ever seen in my life.
It is. It is a very pretty game for sure.
Just smoother. 60 frames is great. Story wise, it's okay. The thing that I like about Horizon is I really like the gameplay. Like overall, like just like fighting the machines, and it's very creative in that sense. And then it just gives you more of that. So I don't know. It's like a sequel. It improves on pretty much every aspect that held the sequel back. It's better.
Okay.
I mean, that held the initial one back.
Yeah, they really improved it.
So
They
st-
they listened to the people with this one.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like ever since Sean made me buy Sekiro, bro, it's like I've just been like a FromSoft like fiend.
Yeah.
And like I used to be able to say Dark Souls 2 was the only one I never played.
Yeah. Now you
but
can't even say that.
can't even say that anymore. I've
Played.
played literally all of them except for fucking Kingsfield or whatever that first shit they did. And Armored Core. I didn't play those.
Well, if you want my opinion, fuck Horizon and just play your the game that your heart wants to go. Right. Stop being a
And
Mikasa and be an
I'm
Eren.
just scared that like cuz I like went back to I was going to replay Zero Dawn before Forbidden West came to redo the story, but I was like, listen, I'm old. I ain't got time for that. So I
Yeah.
just watch YouTube recaps instead. But like even going back to them, like relearning the controls. Like have you ever like finished it like halfway through a game, done other shit and then come back and then having to relearn all the controls, but you're at end game
so
difficulty
like
because you already
your
made it to that
mechanics
point?
should be
Yeah.
sharpened, but it's actually so shit and you can't beat
Yeah,
anything.
because I got the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm
Oh.
on like the Iki
Oh.
Island, but I never finished it because other shit came on. So
Oh.
like last month I like went back to it, and I'm like, oh, I just got to duel this guy, and I just got murked for friggin' 7 hours. I don't even remember what the buttons do. Right? You know what I mean?
It's Assassin's
And I'm
Creed,
playing
man.
on lethal difficulty, so like this is just
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
and I can't
Yeah.
even do nothing. So it's hard, and I'm scared that's gonna happen. But you know what? Whatever.
You're good. You're good.
I'll deal with it when it comes. I think I can't. I don't think I can resist Elden Ring.
No, you can't. That's
Yeah.
the
I
problem.
don't think you can.
The only
either.
thing I'll
No.
do, I'll play Horizon as long as it takes for Elden Ring to install.
That's not good.
or will be.
Oh, that's good.
No, I have an Ethernet connected to my PS5. So.
Shit, man.
Yeah, are you guys happy about PS5s being a little bit available for some people that pre-ordered it?
I don't care. I'm not getting it.
Is it?
Final Fantasy comes out.
Yeah, it is a lot more of them just came out, and everyone's really happy.
Andre doesn't give a shit anymore. He
Yeah,
has one.
Andre's got one. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
I haven't looked at all. I don't know.
Do you care, Alan?
No, I have a PC.
Yeah, I just want to play Final Fantasy 7 Part 2, and until that comes out, I don't care.
Apparently, it's coming out possibly next year.
Really?
True.
Yeah, I'm hearing talkings. Like, it's Final Fantasy 16 first, obviously, and then.
Well, hopefully PS5 is like $200 by then.
Bro, the game is. Yo, I hope you guys realize that PS5, Xbox Series X generation is gonna be friggin' like 17 years long.
Literally.
Because they literally haven't released their launch titles yet.
Oh man.
Like Horizon was supposed to
true.
be a launch title, and it came out last week.
That's crazy.
Well, how long has
Think of it that
PS5 been out now?
Gran Turismo is supposed to be a launch title. It's not out yet.
I don't know. Wow.
It's gonna take a while.
God of War was announced
Oh yeah.
to come out within the first year.
Ooh.
We have one trailer.
I forgot about God of War. Ooh.
That's coming out the end of the year.
But
It's also coming out for PS4 too, though.
Yeah.
Ah, thank God. See?
even for like Switch games like what do you call it? Breath of the Wild 2, like it was supposed to be like out soon, and now they're saying end of this year, maybe early next year.
Well,
it's kind of
COVID's kinda
shitty.
crapped on us.
Yeah, it's COVID.
And
so-
everything got affected by COVID, and I don't know. I feel like no one's gonna obviously, and with the what's happening now, no one's gonna want to release any like happy things while the world is like, what's gonna happen next? So,
Why?
huh?
Why?
I don't know. I just you could see it. You could see it like even music. Like I think The Weeknd was supposed to release something today, and he's like, yeah, because of like what's happening in the world right now, I just don't want to be
It's
putting
not a
in my
good time.
yeah. It's not a good time to like like sell your stuff when people are hurting. I guess that's like the
I
mindset.
don't know. I feel like that would be like the best time to do it because people are kind of like looking for an escape.
Yeah, best time.
Yeah,
but
that's why though. But
but if
profit off of that.
that's what I mean. Like,
No, but I don't mean like profit.
Right,
wise.
but-
I mean like I do mean like obviously you put a lot of work, you spend a lot of money to produce
Yeah,
these things, so
yeah.
you're gonna look to sell it. You're not gonna give it away for free. But
absolutely.
I think also like it can have like a positive
yeah,
effect on
you're right.
people
You're right.
at the same time. But
Yeah.
hey, man. Hey, man.
What do we know?
This
Like
pod
with,
is coming out, bro.
like
This
with
pod
Kendall
is coming
Jenner.
out. So if nothing else does, watch this.
That's right. Tell your
Like-
friends. Tell your family. If you're from, never mind. Let's just.
I was
keep
gonna
going.
say like you mean like Kendall Jenner giving them a Pepsi, just like.
Oh, I was thinking about that today too. Like, where's that Pepsi meme that everyone likes to use when the world is like dying?
Yeah, man. Like,
Man, it's only a joke when it's a bluff.
That's right.
yeah.
And then shit happens. Except for that Twitter account that's friggin'. They're still tweeting, bro.
They're still
That's what
tweeting.
I'm
Eh?
saying.
Those guys don't give a
They're still
flip.
They're still tweeting. Anyways, now we can finally. We're half an hour in. We can probably should get into
Probably.
it at
Maybe.
some point.
Let's go.
But I mean, like that's only if you really care about it. You know what I mean? So
You have to change your name to Gamer Podcast for once.
Sheesh. No, we're still gonna talk about anime
yeah,
more.
man, you're right. A 50 to 1 ratio.
Hey man, it's not our fault. It's the gaming world that screwed us.
No?
Yeah, right. I blame COVID.
Yeah.
I feel like we can say COVID now, and it's not like a bad word.
I haven't heard any.
Yeah, because
shit
it's just a common cold at the end of the day.
I think everyone know COVID is just like, yeah, okay, we're done with that. There's something else.
Yeah, there's something else going on. Maybe it'll be more.
That's just life, man. We can't keep talking about this. It's actually gonna get bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Stop.
All right. What's first?
So, Alan mentioned we got spoilers for everything involved.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to talk about first? Though?
Well, that depends, Andre. Do you need to pee? Because if so, we'll talk about platinum.
True.
Are you feeling it?
Now let's talk about something first, and I'll pee after that.
All right.
Yo,
What else do we
I'm-
got?
Because like
Oh,
you
Attack
know
on
when
Titan.
you feel like the beginnings of it, but then you know it can.
Yeah. You can.
It-
And I don't want
it
to
can
go
fest-
now
it can
because if
fester
I
a
go
little bit.
now, then I might have to go again. So I gotta reach peak. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
peak
could talk
fiction,
about Attack.
just like Attack on Titan. Da, da, da,
Wow.
da. Okay.
It's not really a lot to talk about recently. I don't even know how to do the recap for this. Like, what even happened?
Okay, I think I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start off with Okay, this might be out of order. Whatever.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna say what
That's
happened.
fine.
Okay, so Mikasa and Armin are in a room. Mikasa's like, "What should I do?" Armin's like, "I don't know, dog. We're in the same position.
Yeah,
Stop
really.
asking me questions." And then Mikasa's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." And then Armin's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry," and then leaves anyways.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
then
much the episode.
He's gotta save Connie, man. I mean, the Falco.
right? And then
he's thinking
that
about
random
that
blonde girl
Annie.
that showed up randomly that nobody remembers, but is very important to the.
Her name
friggin'
is
show.
Oh, I forgot.
I don't care what her name is.
Eren.
Hitch.
I just
It's
know-
Hitch. Oh my
I-
god, I remembered.
Oh, Hitch. Is
There
it?
you go.
Yes,
Hitch,
it's
yeah.
Hitch.
So Hitch. So she's like the most important, unimportant character like of all time. Like
Yeah, she
when
got a glow up though,
at
eh?
when
like,
she showed up
flipped
last
in.
year in season 4, I was like, "Who is this? Why does she
Yeah.
know everybody?"
Yeah.
And then I had to like watch all these videos where like, "Oh no, she was from blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh damn, Isayama is better at remembering
Yeah.
characters than me."
She liked the
But-
guy who had his head chopped, like chunked off by the Beast Titan with the rock.
Da,
Remember that guy?
da, da.
No, but
Okay,
love
no.
it.
Go
I mean, like
continue.
that was a lot of guys.
Yeah, that was everyone.
Up until
Oh, there
now.
was one that she liked. Okay.
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah,
And then
I remember.
they were like, "Oh, we love each other. Ooh, I'm gonna come back to you, girl."
Yeah.
And then got a rock to the
He
face.
didn't say that, but he had Natsu's voice. That's the only reason I remember him. Anyways, continue. English voice, I mean.
And watching this. Anywho,
Yeah, I don't watch.
so then she's like, "Oh my god, Annie's probably out. I gotta go find Annie." And then he walks into her room, and then Annie's like, "Ooh, I escaped, sucker. Now I'm gonna stab you with this ring."
Sucker.
And she's like, "Yo, you haven't eaten in 87 years, bro. I'm gonna flip you and knock you." Then Annie's like, "Sucker, I got my hands bleeding. I can transform." And she's like, "You ain't got the energy." And he's like, "You want to test?" She's like, "Nah, let's go on a horse." And then they go on a horse, and then they ride away. Where are they going? Nobody knows. They want to escape, but where's
How did we
escaping?
get there? Come on,
Nobody
let's
knows.
go.
Get some
And then
food.
Annie's like, "Listen, I had a sad childhood. I was abandoned because my mom was a hoe. And then I was on the street. And then some random dude picked me off the street. And I was like, ooh, heartwarming story. She has a dad." And she's like, "No, my dad abused me and forced me to be a warrior. Then I beat the shit out my dad. And my dad's like, finally." And then she left. And her dad's like, "Don't leave. I love you." And she's like, "Listen, this 1 second of like love isn't going to make up for this. So I'm going to go anyways." So then she goes. And then she's like, then the other girl's like, "Yo, why are you telling me this? I don't care."
Right?
And she's like, "Listen, I had to listen to your nonsense for 4 years, so listen." And she's like, "Aight, whatever."
True.
And then while that's all going on, what's his face?
Connie.
Porco? No, Porco's the
Porco.
one. Connie.
Porco. Oh my
Connie.
god. Porco.
Connie and Falco are riding a horse, another horse in another direction.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Falco's like, "Yo, this isn't where we're supposed to go." And then Connie's like, "Yo, I'm taking you to the house with the hospital because you got amnesia. We got to fix your head."
Yeah.
And Falco's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
none of this makes any sense. I'm mad suspicious. We're not going where we're supposed to go. He's probably lying to me. I've seen him,
Thank you so much.
but I don't know where. But he doesn't recognize me. So, guess everything's fine. You're nice." And then they're continuing on.
Bread.
And then Connie's having like slight second guesses. He's like,
Is
"Oh
he?
my god, my family died." He's like, "I don't want to do this, but at the same time, everyone else in my family's dead, so I want my mom to be alive." And then while that's all happening, Hanji shows up to a random group of people, and they're about to shoot Hanji in the face. And she's like, "Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I got the short man with me." And then,
No.
because apparently
No.
losing half of...
She said, "I got a guy who refuses to die," and that's what got me crying.
Aw.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does that get
Levi.
you crying?
The first time
All
I
I
saw
know
Levi
is
all
that's-
episode.
That's
or all season.
friggin' crazy ass plot armor. We think
It's
Reiner has
not.
plot armor. Bro, Levi
it
lost
not?
half of his face and all needed was some band-aids.
No, he
Half
needs
of his
more
face
than
was
that.
gone. It was gone.
Bro, Goku's coming
It was
with the
gone.
sensu bean, man.
Listen.
You didn't read the
No,
manga.
yeah?
It was
You
gone.
didn't read the manga.
Half
How do
of
you
his
know?
half of his face was gone. And they're like, "You know how we fix this? Let's wrap it up."
Yeah,
Bro,
man. That's how you, do it.
you know Hanji did some crazy stuff to make that face. I don't know.
Just slap some dirt on that, Andre, in your own bed.
That's
Go.
right.
Must have. You're right.
Yeah, it was in, it
Bro,
was in,
it's a-
it was in a
Oh, you know
different
what
chapter. It
happened?
was in a
You
different
remember when
chapter.
Eren did the whole and brought them all to the paths?
Yeah.
Like as soon as that happened, Hanji was like, "Oh shit!" Just, like, built his face back really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Built his face
Literally
back
rub
real quick.
some
I
dirt
like
on
that.
it. Yep.
I like that.
That's what happened.
Oh my
No,
god.
no,
Yeah,
yo,
that's-
your mirror just came.
Yeah, but she didn't fix her own eye.
No. He's like, nah, it doesn't. Just didn't have time to mold it, right? Just
Yeah, just put it up.
Did Levi even see anything? Because he's an Ackerman. So like, do they
No,
see shit? I don't
Oh
know.
my god. Oh, he's an Eldian.
Mikasa was
He's
in
an
there.
Eldian. Yeah.
She's half. Oh yeah, but she's half something even more far off. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, they're still Eldian.
No, you tell me. You're
Yeah,
the
yeah,
man.
you're right. I'm not telling you.
Oh, I forgot that one part where Annie's dad was like, "They're coming to kill us, please," and the guy's like, "How about I shoot you in the face instead?"
How about
Oh,
nah?
Yeah, that was kind of sad. That was pretty messed up. Like, you really see how much it is. Like, what's it called when you're isolated like that? You put in like you call it a colony or whatever, and you're just separated from everyone. Like, it's pretty messed up.
Segregated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called
segregated.
what
Like,
your people did to a lot of people in this world.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so are you done with? Are we done? Are we still talking? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
go
I
ahead.
think that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's
Nothing
pretty much the
else
episode.
happened,
No,
right?
I was-
That's
You
pretty
got-
much it, right?
You don't want to reflect on anything? Like, Connie? Like, what's he going to do? What do you think Connie's going to do?
He's gonna feed thing to thing. He's gonna feed
And his
Falcon.
mom-
He's,
just
no,
gonna-
I don't think so. I think Armin's gonna catch up.
Well,
Armin
no.
and Sasha's
I'm
gonna-
saying as of this episode, he is on the way to, right? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
throwing
but
up.
he said. But Alan said, "What is he gonna do?"
No, I didn't
That's
say
what I
that.
said. I'm not
Sean
Alan.
said that. I said
Sean said that. You're right.
I'm saying.
It's late. I told you I'm tired.
So what's gonna happen?
It's 9
Right.
o'clock.
Connie at the end of the day is at a rough spot. I think exactly what you just said. He's gonna be like, he's gonna do one of those things where he's gonna like, maybe he's gonna be up there like holding him, and then like as he's like thinking about letting go, he's not. He's trying to pull him back up, but then his mom's like, "Ugh," and then it like breaks like a wood, and then like he's
Oh,
gonna
no.
start falling, and he's gonna do it by accident.
No, I don't
Okay,
think.
I don't think
Yo,
either. That was too.
what if
Yeah.
Armin like dives to save him and then
It
he
goes
falls
inside
in
the
her mouth? Yeah, right.
Yo, she gets 2 titans in one. She gets the.
Oh shit.
She gets
She's, like, the
jaw
strongest
plus
titan
plus
now.
like colossal. Yeah, that's
Power.
crazy.
She's the strongest right now, but she can't walk.
So, yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, imagine she still can't walk, bro.
That'd be so
They do all
sad.
that work. She turns into
She
a
has
titan
a
and still
giant
can't
ass
walk.
jaw, but she can't walk.
It's a colossal jaw
A
titan.
colossal jaw, just
Like-
the jaw's
Right,
colossal.
right.
Yeah.
She has to
nothing
like
else is-
bite the ground to move.
She's just Pac-Man. She's literally just Pac-Man.
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god.
that's crazy. So Pac-Man is confirmed jaw
Oh my
titan.
god. Pac-Man.
The more, so what you just said off of there, with like the Marley like military being like, nah, we're just gonna shoot you because we have no
Yeah.
idea what's going on. The more I watch this damn show, the more I feel like Isayama hates humanity. Like he just hates it, obviously, and he's just showing like what humans are like in certain situations when they're faced up against like. I mean, it's kind of going with like with our world right now. But anyway, let's
Yeah.
not do that. I just feel like, yeah, like there's like power. There's people with power. And there's people not with power. And the people with power, and that goes for Eren too, because Eren's a man of power right now. He's just suppressing. There's just so much suppression, and like when things aren't going the suppressor's way, it's just like, we need to do something about it and just shoot all these people because like F it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this episode was cool. I like Marley's side of things because I still hate them. They're not. Isayama's not trying to justify Marley's side of it at all, from what I can tell.
Do you
And
think that seems suspicious though? Like if you were a Marlian and like a bunch of Eldians came
Oh.
up to you and were like, "Hey, we all saw the same thing. Like you gotta let us out because they're coming to kill us," and you're just like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Honestly, that guy's and his dad's reasoning for why they should believe him was stupid. She's like, "Do you really think all of us would come up with the idea?" I'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
what
Maybe.
the hell?"
Yeah,
Like you
for
guys
sure.
see each other every day, duh.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wow.
It wouldn't be hard.
What?
Yeah,
It wouldn't
it's
be
like
hard at all for
shoot
you
the
guys to
guy.
come up with a strategy.
Shit, yeah.
But they
Yeah,
did make a
but,
good point. They were like, "What? Go talk to the other kings."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that takes time, though.
That's the
Like-
plot armor, exactly. And they're not
Yeah.
going to do that, right? They already don't respect them at all as humans. How are they going to respect an idea that was given to
Exactly.
them by a lower being by their standards? Not mine.
Jeez. Yeah.
No, relax. I disclaimered that hard.
I know.
Oh my god. But yeah, my biggest issue is listen, after the episode where Aaron's like, I'm gonna take over the world, I'm gonna be like, from this point, AOT's gonna go take a hard, steep fall into shit.
Or
it's
they're gonna jump on
be the
Alan's
best
rocket
anime
ship.
of all
Yep,
time.
they're gonna jump on
Or
Alan's
it's gonna be
rocket
the
ship and then
best-
fucking blast to the moon, baby. Just like Shiba Inu
Right now,
coin.
right now it's going down. So I hope we get. I hope we get. The last two episodes.
Plateauing. It's doing It's doing this.
It's not because I'm saying it's just like bad, but like it's done. It's been so good. Now it's just like.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm looking for something to overtake Brotherhood for me, right?
Yeah, I agree.
As of right now, it's not. Right? This isn't gonna be that unless I need to. I don't know. It's.
So
listen, there's a lot of great things about it. It's as good as it is.
You have to see it all first.
But you know what? You know what's crazy about what you just said? You literally
What?
this is the first anime for I believe you, me, and maybe even Sean. But Sean knows what's gonna happen. That can even rival the best anime of all time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to be able to do that is a feat of its own. But by saying that, I talked to my cousin about it. He's younger than us, way younger than us. And I was like, yo, like, because he's all about, like, like, I want them to be an anime original, right? And he said, word for word, if I don't see an anime original ending, I'm going to shove a snowman in my... I'm not even going to say the rest, but he said he's going to brutally hurt himself because he wants it to be original. Not because the ending of the manga was bad, he said, but because if Isayama,
it would make the whole it
would just
much
boom.
better.
It would just boom. Like Isayama could get that spa of tears that he wants. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a fan-made ending too, so if he doesn't like
it, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And is that one any good? Because I'll go read that right now.
Is it still the same? Any differences yet?
No.
You're lying.
It's the same.
You're a fucking liar, mate. Because I saw.
Why would I lie? You wouldn't know the difference anyways.
No.
No, there's been small differences throughout. I just know.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe
this is a great time for me to say this. Books. You guys can't see it on the pod, but or on the in the audio. But this year, yo, I was flipping through them. Right, I'm like, yo, let me see some stuff. Why in the books is Levi like grabbing Historian's neck? Do you guys remember that? Or maybe Sean?
He like
did he do that in the anime?
He did it in the anime. He was gonna beat her up like he did.
But I thought when she's
remember that at the end of season 3 or something when she's supposed to be the queen.
Queen. But in the
Levi like did something violent. I don't remember what he did exactly.
Oh, because she wanted to punch him, right?
But in the show, Historia just like she punches him. But in the book, Levi's literally like one like this to her neck. Yeah, I'll show you it. But in the show, I don't think it does. I have to go back and rewatch it.
Oh, no, the show he doesn't. Yeah. The show he doesn't.
Maybe that's what I remember. Maybe I remember her punching Levi.
Yeah, she just punches him on the arm and he smiles and says, "Thanks, I need that" or something.
Right, but in the book, the guy is fucking like grabbing her, man. I swear to God, I will pull it up on the computer and I'll show you right after the pod. But this is getting me towards the theory of why Isayama's not dumb, right? And he knows he's not going to let something fly if he doesn't want it to fly. So why would you change little details? But anyway, that's me speculating. I don't know anything after that. Obviously,
See, that's when I'm now, because a lot of times people change a lot of stuff that happen in anime versus the manga because like certain things just work better for TV. It's like the same way like when they made the Monster Hunter movie, they have to put freaking the U.S. Navy in it for
I see what you're saying. Right. It could be that.
It just works better for like a wider audience. So I don't know if they're making decisions based on that. Like a lot of people have been getting mad at like how Mikasa's portrayed because she's way more like lovey-dovey to Eren in the anime than she is in the manga. Like a lot of decisions she makes, she says this is for the people or blah 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 in the manga, but in the anime she's like I'm doing this for Eren instead. I don't remember the exact.
Maybe that's why this ending is going to be different. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going that way. I don't know if it's like a TV choice or if I don't know if it's just the friggin' anime studio just being like, nah, I like this better. You know what I mean?
Sean's getting tired, by the way.
I'm not tired.
Yo, your eyes are going thinner. Your eyes are going thinner than mine, dude. What are you saying?
I'm struggling.
That's not racist.
I'm completely awake and sober.
I don't mean you're awake. I don't mean you're gonna sleep. You just like
you're just Yeah, you feel like I feel like you're thinking
like
about
you're
like
just
a
thinking
Snickers
about
bar
friggin' like a Big Mac.
Yeah, like a quarter pounder with some cheese.
I was thinking about pizza.
With some nuggets. Hey, listen. By the time if you order it now, it'll be at your house by the time we're done.
No, I have leftover pizza, man. No worries.
Oh, what the hell? There you go.
He's got it already, bro. He's ready.
He's ready. I think what's gonna happen next episode. Are they? Do you think they show the Connie thing, or are we going different timeline with Gabby? What's Gabby doing? Oh, she's running after Connie.
Gabby's with Armin.
Yeah.
She's with Armin going after Connie.
Yeah.
Bro, Mikasa, if she doesn't do anything, I'm telling you, if she doesn't do anything by the end of this anime, she's not. She goes from like top.
Yeah, they're making
10?
her look like.
Yeah, very shitty,
so
and I don't like that.
I was so happy when Armin's finally just like, bro, shut up. I don't know.
Armin's like, bro,
what do I do?
Armin's like, my best friend's the founding titan. I got people dying left, right, and center. I'm thinking about Annie, how she came out of her crystal. And that's all I can think about. Leave me alone. All right, you've been with Eren for how long?
Eren made this whole point of like calling her like a slave to him basically and shit, and then she still is just like, I don't know what to do now that I'm not with Eren, and like basically just protecting him all the time. She's just lost. She's not
and
used
also
to this.
what I don't understand is she was so like casual about not like her losing her scarf. She just like looked at her scarf. She's like, "Oh, it's gone."
Looks over
after that whole thing.
She hasn't washed it for 8.
She's like, oh,
she hasn't washed it for 8 years. Looks over. Oh, I guess it's gone.
Where do you think it went? Where do you think it is?
Oh, Falco ate it, bro.
Maybe one of the colossals nabbed it when it walked by. You know?
Dr. Pixis ate it, bro. What's his name?
Doctor. What the fuck?
Dr. Mario, bro.
Dr. Mario.
Wait, is that significant? Don't tell me the scarf has any significance right now.
It has to be.
What if
because
you just see a colossal just wearing it?
You just see a colossal wearing it? just that'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy. Who could have taken it? Gabby, bros. Gabby's starting to wear, like, just trying to take over everything.
So the way Sean answered it, it's definitely significant, and it's gonna show back up at some point. So we just have to figure out how and why. That's the reason.
Yo, what if Eren took it?
Oh shit! No.
No, she.
How
When
Eren
was the
take
last time she? I'm trying to think. When was the
don't
last
know.
time she had it? Was it when they met? I mean, when they did the little meeting. Was that the last time she had it? When was
It's
that?
before
Did she
they
have
went
it
out
in
to help
jail?
Eren.
She had it in jail.
I think so, and then she took it off when they went out to like put it on their equipment to go help him.
Okay.
And she had the Metal Gear Solid exclamation mark
I
over her
know.
head. When she saw
Flock
it,
is
so.
just.
Yeah.
Flock's a G, bro. Flock's just. A
Oh
G,
yeah,
bro.
well, how are we not talking about that scene?
I
You didn't
forgot
mention
about
it.
Flock.
Bro,
This
yes,
man
I
just-
forgot about
Yeah,
him.
I forgot
That
about that.
scene,
Flock's like, yo. So are you gonna join us or not? The guy's like,
Yeah.
nah. He's like, I pop.
No
And he's
questions
like,
asked.
So the rest of y'all gonna join us? And they were like, yeah. And then Reiner, I'm not Reiner. What's his name? Jean.
Jean.
John's like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, dog, this whole time y'all been living in Fantico, Maryland. I have been living with the truth, and we finally at the truth. So it's done. So you can either join my side. Let's figure things out. Go home, friggin' grow potatoes, do whatever you want. I don't care. And let's just live life. Or you can fight me and get shot in the face. And then John just like, I hate you so much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, does that mean like it's it? That's over? What do I do now?
Yo, yeah,
Yeah.
Jean had a crazy, like, not character development. He's always been like this, I guess. But didn't he, like, literally sit there and be like, yo, I think Eren's right? Like, isn't he like, wait, this is the solution? This is it.
I think, no, he was just more like in disbelief. Because think of it,
Yeah.
like even me, since 2012, I've been like,
Where's Jean?
we have to fight Titans right now.
Yeah.
Right? And then Jean's been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, someone's just like, all right, you're done with that now.
Yeah,
like, he's
it's over.
dedicated. Was born into a world where he's like, my whole life is going to be dedicated to fighting this threat. And then there was always something new. And then when Flock is just like, there is nothing new. Like, the threats are done.
Yeah.
Like, he's just
I
like,
guess.
how is that possible? Like,
He's getting,
Yeah.
he's getting that army, like, PTSD where he's like, wait, I'm useless again? Like, what?
Yeah. I like how
don't
Flock
think
is like, yo, Gene, you can go back to how you used to be. And Gene's just like, the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The fuck?
Flock's like, you can be annoying, stupid, and
Yeah.
unaware, bro. Go back. Yo, Flock's a G, bro. Like, as like messed up in the head as he is, bro, he's just like a G, bro. He's like, listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do whatever it needs to be done
Yeah.
to get this done, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Also, like, were you surprised that, like, Eren told him his plan, like, a year before all this? Like, he was, like, For all we know, he's the only one who knew what Eren was doing. Like,
Dude,
he's that trusted
I
by
need
Eren.
to know what happened within this year. Like, there's such a time gap, man. Because
No,
like,
but think of it. Obviously, he had some significance.
Yeah.
How would he? He was the only one that survived the whole friggin'
Titan.
monkey
The
onslaught,
monkey,
right?
Yeah. The onslaught, oh my
I call it
God.
the monkey onslaught.
bro, that's
He's
crazy.
the only one that survived. So there's obviously a reason for that. Like at first, like when he was the only one that survived, I kind of thought it was like a symbolism thing where it's just like he's such an insignificant character and he was the
Yeah,
one
it
who
does feel like
survived.
that.
So I thought it was like that kind of thing.
True.
But then he turned later to be like important, and I like that. And
Yeah. Except that stupid bowl cut. God damn.
Oh, that shit's fire.
even
I
remember
might
what he
even
looked
get
like
that. I might even get that right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, you see that.
He had a shitty. He had like a worse, not
He's a
worse,
G.
but like an also bad haircut before too.
Yeah, he had like
He's
some
a
kind of
G.
faux hawk or something. I don't know
No.
what he had. Some weird.
all I know is when I saw him again, and then listen. Ever since he did that shush face, I was like, I'm
That
on
was
your
it,
side,
eh?
bro.
That was it.
I was like, I'm on your side, bro. And then did today, bro, where he's just like, listen, he's literally looked at this guy in the face. He's like, all you have to do is just be like, be on my side, and we could like just build a society, and everything will be fine. And the guy's like, no, we will never submit to you.
Pop.
And the guy's like, all right. He's just like, okay.
Huh?
That's all. And I kind of feel bad for Nyokopon. Nyokopon just
Yeah.
like, so he's like, so what about my homeland? And the Flock's just like, you see those Titans out there? Man? I mean,
Flock's like,
what we gonna do?
Flock's like, you see my homeland? That ain't gonna be no different.
He's
got
like, didn't
your
you
shit's
hear what
gone.
Eren said? Oh wait, no, you guys didn't hear shit.
I guess
Alan, I
not.
have a question for you. What do you think about?
Mhm.
Do you have any reservations against Eren knowing that he killed like a bunch of people
Yeah, what's up with that?
by breaking down the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Necessary sacrifice. You're on that side.
Bro, it could have been unnecessary too. I would have been like, yeah, that's the right way to go. I'm Flock, dude. Honestly, I'm Flock at this point.
Wow.
But like,
Hey
not
man, it's not Eren's fault. It's Gabby's fault.
it's Gabby's fault, right? If
Mhm.
Gabby didn't 360 no scope, right?
Eren could have told everyone, get away from the walls, I have to do this. But he had no time because he
That's it.
was beheaded.
Yeah.
He would have died if he waited.
Low key,
Okay,
low
so-
key. Actually, it's kind of if you want to think about it like that, it's kind of Zeke's fault. Zeke didn't need to scream to make Eren jump out of his like cocoon thing, and then Eren had to start running. The only reason why Eren's out of his Titan form is because of Zeke, and he was stuck with Reiner. Yo, honestly, at this point,
So it's Marley's fault. So I don't know why people are blaming Eren. Because if Eren didn't become the founding Titan, he would have died.
absolutely,
So
That's true,
regardless of anything, it's Marley's fault.
absolutely,
Well, do you
it's
think
still
the
Marley's fault.
Sanity-
Gabby's at fault again.
Do you think the
to
Sanity
Gabby.
connection with his head had to do with him touching Zeke, or did it? You think it would have happened anyway?
Wasn't that the whole
Isn't that the parasite?
him gaining the founder's spider?
Yeah, that was my
Power?
impression. Yeah.
I thought it was the only reason it like left because he had the founder, so obviously it was in him anyways.
Yeah.
But the only reason it activated and became like, oh, I have to, because it's a parasite. So he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like I need to survive.
Great enemy.
The only reason it was like woke up in that state though was because he was able to activate the power itself. I
Yeah.
think.
So what would have
That's
happened
what they
to
made it
it
seem like.
if he just died? Like, I wonder.
Didn't they say that it just awakens in like another person?
Yeah, but with the other ones, like, I wonder
No,
if the founder is
not
the
the
same.
not the founder. The founder was never a part of that conversation. Like the parasite
wonder.
founder.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, I don't think that one would just come back. I think that one, if that goes, I think they all go. Is that the plan? Is Eren that? Oh no, I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
Eren wants to destroy the world, bro.
Not no.
You think it's not over yet?
I don't.
If there's a plan within the plan, then Attack on Titan is like next level. Because at this point, I'm just thinking they're gonna find a way to stop Eren.
I don't think it's
actually.
that,
You know what?
I don't think it's that crazy, man.
I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
this.
go.
The most anticlimactic, but also the best ending would just be if Eren just does it.
For what?
If he just destroys the world, nothing else
Yeah.
happens. No one can stop him. He just does it.
Damn,
And they
how
just
would
live
anyone
happily
stop
ever
him
after.
anyways?
Listen,
It's too
I don't know,
big.
everyone's like, we need to stop Eren, and then the other person's like, how? And the other guy's just like, can't.
shit.
And then I was like, damn. Guess we'll sit
How
here.
would you? It
then.
doesn't make any sense.
So
You'd have to like
I don't know.
nuke him, basically.
I don't even think that would fix it, bro. The guy,
No.
he can literally like at any moment just wipe their memories. He can at any moment fix their
Only
like,
Eldians though.
Right, but that's the only people trying to fight him.
But yeah,
And not-
but only Eldians
yeah.
know what's going on.
Right, so
True.
like
and not Ackermans and not so only not Ackermans wouldn't be fine.
unless Levi becomes like freaking Exodia with the blades, I don't really know how they fight
So
that. Like
good.
I don't know. But hold on, I'll say something like this.
Well, Levi is up. Obviously, about to do something.
True. He might get that sensu bean from like Kakarot soon. So, but with the ending of Attack on Titan, I think, like I've been thinking it, I've been feeling it. Mikasa needs to be okay for it to be good for me. Mikasa needs to be some sort of a character, useful in a way. And I
Not
hope
Sakura.
I just need her to make her own decision.
right.
Yeah,
But the
time.
problem,
One time.
that's the problem. The problem with that decision is I don't know what the decision needs to be for her to make. That will.
I don't care what it is. I don't care if she wants to go raise cows. I like if she decides that
Names
she's like, you
one
know what, I'm
Eren?
done with this. She's like, I'm done with this.
thought you
I'm
said
gonna go
raise
raise
cows.
some cows.
The problem,
Raise
okay,
cows.
but don't you think?
Okay?
Like, okay, I get it. How Mikasa has been like whatever, not that important. But since before, I guess season 2 and 3, hasn't Mikasa been like great at knowing what to do for Eren at least?
Well, yeah, but she just
Yeah,
kills
but it's
everyone.
always
So what-
involved Eren.
Okay,
That's
Yeah.
the
so
thing.
what happened? I guess in the last year anime time
Uh-huh.
for her to literally be a pylon. Yes, she cut some like
Eren's not around, man.
What do you mean she's a pylon? She's done like I mean
like
her only benefit has been fighting Titans though. All she's been doing is fighting Titans. They
Yeah.
killed all the Titans.
Yeah, that's true.
And then right? So like the only usefulness she had at the beginning of season 4 where she's like, shit, Eren's in trouble, he sent all these things,
Yeah.
like I don't want to do this is bad, like we're killing
Yeah,
each other
yeah.
for
Right,
no
right,
reason.
right.
But like Eren
Yeah.
needs me, I'm gonna go kill this Titan. So that's what she did.
She's usually so sure about what she does because like devoting herself to Eren is just like it's not something she hesitates about. But now, like with all the killing and Eren's not around, she doesn't really know what to do, and like it's just introducing
I just
mass
feel
confusion for her.
I just feel like I'm missing like there's some information I just don't fucking know that I need to know so I can be like, maybe Eren's like, listen, like in the last year, Eren's like, yo, shit's about to go down. You're not gonna I'm not gonna see you. Just know it's for
I
your
think
best
there's-
interest that you just just don't worry about it.
For some reason I'm thinking there's more to that meeting that they had in part 1. Like
I-
Eren
no,
was
no,
doing
I think-
some sort of code or something. 'Cause that meeting literally had no purpose other than I just want to come yell at you guys.
I just also think
That's true.
I'm just there's even like all the boys, the scouts, they were all just like, yo, why did you become like this? Remember in end of part 1 or start of part 2?
Yeah.
The scouts are all just like, yo, Eren, you left without telling us shit. That means they were attached to him somehow, and then he didn't say shit. He just left. So I feel like again, there's a piece of the like missing information on the viewer's part, and I just need to know it. If they don't show it, that's fine. They just gotta make the ending decent. That's fine. But like I feel like for me there would be like a gap there that I don't know that I should have known. It, not just Mikasa, like for like Jean. Like he even was like, yo, like I didn't even expect this to happen. Like what? Like Eren isn't like this, but he also was always like this at the same time. So I don't know. I just feel like there's more to it, and I hope they show me. If not, I just hope the ending's decent. And the ending,
Maybe when Mikasa cut her hair, it just made Eren want to kill.
Yo, she was like Samus. Yeah, she was just like, yo, I don't like this haircut, bro. That he does not mention.
He's like, I'm
in
done.
the anime,
I'm out.
by the way. Yeah, he's like, nope, I'm out.
Everyone's going out with me.
That's it. I guess we segue into some platinum. Now that
Platinum,
Andre-
because Andre's taking a piss.
Let's go.
Alan,
So yes,
let's hear it.
you want me to?
Sweet
You want me to?
recap?
I actually just watched it, but I don't remember shit. Basically, last episode we ended off with the little boy getting shot in the freaking heart. And this episode starts off with all of them being like, oh, I know, all of them being like, oh my god, he died, and then they got shot at, and they all start going super speed for like a second, and then the professor dude takes the little kid and goes lightning speed again, or timeless speed again, and says, and he's like, this kid's dead, and just white arrows through his heart. And then he's like, yeah, sorry, I'll be taking his arrows too, by the way. And the angel's like, yeah, sure, buddy. Game's over. So no significance to that. At that point, they bring him to a house where it's there's two settings. There's one with Professor and Emo Kid, and there's another room with the main character with the girl and the other girl that just cares about social media. There's a lot of dialogue this episode, but very, very I don't know, informative. Basically saying that girl that they picked up from the jail, the social media one, still only cares about herself. And she's really trying to emphasize that, hey, Mirai, if I vote for you, you'll keep my my red arrows, right? And he's just like just kind of grunts at her. I was just like, okay. And then actually Saki picking up the slack this episode, being like, yo, I'm going to find out who did this. Calls up her girl that she red arrowed from the agency, be like, listen, this is the plan. You need to red arrow your husband or fiance to find out. Said that. No, she didn't say any of this, but this is what happened. You need to red arrow your fiance so we can find out who did this to us and find out what's going on. And I like that decision. Really smart on her part. Yeah. Which is the reason I think she's going to make it to the end. Anyway, flip side of this, simultaneously, we got Professor Oak with the little boy. Oh, that's weird. We've got Professor Oak with the other god candidate child.
It's actually not that weird for him.
Yeah, it's not weird. Hey, guys, well done. Give me your balls. Okay, let's... God damn it. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, we're talking to
this episode's not
talking to this depressed kid. Professor Oak's like, yo, depressed kid, like, you want to die, right? And the depressed kid's like, yes, daddy. And then he's like, all right, well, what if I gave you the chance to die? And he's like, oh my god, I respect you so much, I would love to die by your hands. And then Professor Oak's like, all right, you see, the problem with that is people with ambitions can overcome them and betray other people with that same ambition feeling. So I'm gonna need to red arrow you. Red arrows him, and that kid's under his spell. But with oh yeah. So we're good. Wait, was that before or after he talked to the angel? I can't remember now.
That's before.
That's before.
Oh, perfect. I didn't fuck up yet.
Yes.
Yeah. So then now he red arrows him just to make sure that he won't fly away or anything like that. Pulls out the white arrow and says, "Listen, angel, you are now summoned. I'm gonna talk to you." And the angel he's talking to is the emo kid's angel. Points a white arrow at him and says, listen, I need some information from you. You need to give it to me or I will bust this kid, just like Flock did in Attack on Titan. And the angel's like, listen, that's fine. This kid's useless anyway. But there's one condition. You need to wait, what was the condition? Something about Mirai, right?
Give him a white arrow.
Yes.
Give him a white
arrow. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not kill the kid. Give my kid a white arrow because I believe in Mirai back over there. Which I actually don't believe. But anyway, the professor dude's like, all right, I think yeah. Professor dude's like, all right, that's a deal, and then that's pretty much what happens there. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I must have skipped over some stuff.
They know that I said some stuff about what did he ask her? He asked her who has a special angel and what.
Oh yes, she's like, yeah, tell me the special angel, tell me his abilities, and then she's like, did she say who?
She's like, it's probably NASA. And he's like, why? And he's like, okay, what's the ability? And then she's like, oh, she can interact physically with her.
I'm such an idiot. Of course, that was literally what we talked about before we started. Yes, NASA has
probably the most important part of the
literally the only thing I didn't get from the episode was the part I was supposed to get. NASA has the ability to physically touch things. I think maybe at her will. I don't know. Also, God is now diminishing. We saw a bunch of angels covering him, and they're all like.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, it's the whole thing, you can't really see God or else you'll die or something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Like from biblical terms. I don't know about the other religions. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if I truly believe that, but I mean, they showed that to us without showing the characters being there. So I don't feel like they're lying about it. Anyway, that's pretty much the episode. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I need to eat something.
I thought it was really weird the reasoning he used for shooting the kid with the red arrow. He's like, I have to shoot you because some people are respect others so much that they want to be them, and they'll kill them so that they can be reincarnated as them or something. And I was like, what?
I'm gonna tell you,
kind of weird ass reasoning.
I'm telling you right now, that is not an odd.
Is it actually not?
Have you heard of Selena the singer?
Selena Gomez?
No, nope. Selena.
Oh, no, singer.
What? She was killed by her. She was basically she was Spanish, but she was like the Beyonce of her time, pretty much. She was huge.
But you haven't seen those shirts
she was killed by her. She was killed by her
It's like her
she was a super fan, but she also worked for her. So she went into her dressing room and she loved her so much. And she started stealing money from her, though, and doing all this stuff. And then basically Selena came and she shot her, killed her. Like, listen, like her
obsession with her.
It's more complicated than that. She was just like obsessed, like to like on a healthy level that led to her killing her pretty much. And then now Selena's dead and she's in jail like to this day. Like this happened in like the 90s, I think, like mid 90s.
Yeah.
And like to this day, she maintains that like she's innocent and like nothing happened.
No
she
way.
Just loves Selena. Yeah,
that's actually really weird.
So like that's why like when he shot him, he's like, I understand that this is a very minuscule chance, but there's still the chance isn't zero. So I'm gonna. And that was like a very thing where I'm just like, that's not even like odd to me.
Yeah, no,
I
can see
don't
that.
you remember? Okay. Don't you remember? What was that thing? The one where everyone kills themselves? Not Madoka. I almost said Madoka Magica. Not that one.
Bless.
The one with Aoi, the girl, and they all kill themselves. And then Wonder Egg Priority, that one.
Oh yeah, what the?
And
hell?
then remember the girls and they were super fans of the pop star, and then they did like a pact or they killed themselves or some shit.
True.
Like that, right?
True.
Literally for being super fans, they did it.
That's weird. Yeah, I guess in that. Yeah, okay. I guess I've heard stuff like that.
Well, don't bring it too far about people. Like people do it for religion. People do it for science. They will tap. Their love for the thing that they see is more love that they have for themselves. And in this emo kid's scenario, he literally wants to die. So if he has someone to look up to, it's like, oh, I can die for this man easily, right?
Yeah. And think of it this way: his like thought process is like the best thing about life is death. So how does he know that at some point he's not gonna convince himself, where he's like, I want the doctor to experience death because I think he's my hero, and I think I want to show him the best that like life can offer.
He didn't even have a white arrow though.
But that was the point. He could acquire one.
He didn't. You're right. He does now.
He does now.
He does now. He didn't before that. And were you? Sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry, that's my fault.
I was gonna ask what did you guys think about like seeing the doctor's past? Like he was such a nice guy and whatnot. It surprised me how nice he was and
I relate to him so much, bro.
I liked,
but now
literally just going crazy to the point where like I'll murder this whole planet just because I have to talk to people too much.
That's literally the what I was gonna say.
Say no then. Why does he do all this stuff? Say no.
His idea
because he needs funding for his research. He needs all the things he's doing like leads into further research to do. But he has to do all this.
His ideology of I don't want to let people down, but not as much as I don't want to let myself down.
I see. I forget that he was
it's something I do not. I get, but I do not.
Oh, you're right. He's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a people pleaser, but he also needs to please himself more than them.
Yeah.
So it brings him into this realm of literally perfection, right? Like, I like, for example, I want to build Sean a car, but I don't want to. But if he knows I can't build a car, he's gonna be like, oh, Alan sucks at building a car. But then in my mind, I'm like, but I need to build myself a better car. Because then I don't want to have, I don't know, like he can't have more than me, or like he can't know more than I. It's like one of those, like, but I also don't want to let him down, so I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I'm like that too, where I'm just like, yo, if Sean asked me to build him a car, like I'm a friggin' just be pissed that he even asked me.
But you're gonna build a car.
I'm gonna build a car because now I don't want to feel bad about letting him down, but now I'm mad at him for even asking me the question. Because like, why would you ask me to do that? If you didn't ask me, I wouldn't have to build this car. But now that you did, even if he's like, you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah, you asked, so now I have to do it. Why would you ask if you didn't need it?
And like,
need it, so now
and then pair that feeling with, wait, I don't know how to build a car. And that makes me sad, but I don't want to be sad about myself. I need to learn how to build a car. So that's why he became the way he was. It's a crazy ideology, which is like, I like that. But the thing is, I'm the opposite. I hate people. I don't give a crap about them. I like myself more than everyone. That's pretty much it.
I think that might be.
Like
You might have solved. Maybe I don't need therapy anymore.
What?
I think I'm a people. I hate people, but I think it's literally just because I'm a people pleaser. And if I don't talk to anybody,
I didn't solve anything. You Platinum Men solved it, dude. I didn't say shit.
We just reiterated.
Yeah, we just reworded it so that our minds can understand it. What's happening?
It's crazy
next?
how we relate to the country with the most suicides in the world, right?
Sheesh. I'll catch you at that forest. Okay, let's not do that.
I want a red arrow.
Oh my god, bro. We're not gonna survive.
Yo, Logan Paul, hit me up, dude. I'm trying to get to that forest. Anyway.
Oh my god. He was in wrestling that one time. That's what you were talking about, right?
Yeah. When
Like
he
was
when
on WWE.
No,
like
drink
last season or
Prime,
some
dude.
shit?
Drink Prime, the energy drink him and KSI made.
Oh, did they?
Prime?
I don't
Do
know.
you use it for game?
I don't know.
Yo,
I
I listened to this podcast called Flagrant 2. They do gamer subs. It's for gamer subs.
Like-
none of them
like
are
G
none of
Fuel?
them game. None of them. Yeah, it's like G Fuel, but not a single one of them play video games.
Smart.
But they're just like they literally hired an 18-year-old, like a editor, 18-year-old, and then the second they did that, they're just like, now we have gamer subs ads.
That's so smart.
Yo, we need an editor so bad, bro. Yo, if anyone wants to friggin' be
Yeah, and
production,
we're,
actually,
we're not
if
gonna
anyone
pay
wants
you.
to be talent, they can take my place and I'll be production. Actually, no, I kind of want to.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's
If anyone
there's 4 people
wants
that
to
have
join
messaged
the
me.
pod, if anyone wants to, someone message you.
4.
To do what?
What do they want to do?
This.
All right, we'll talk about this after.
Okay.
We'll talk about this after. We'll
Yeah.
talk about this after, because like honestly, like if we can split up work more, if anyone wants to make. We'll talk about this after. Anyways, I'm like getting deep
hold on.
into the
If you need
business
to
of it.
contact us, we do have some social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff. Give us a DM there. We're all connected to it somehow. We will see it and we will let you know. Applications are always free, but you do have to pay $50 to be seen, I guess. So Andre's e-transfer will be in the description. Just go ahead and e-transfer him some $50.
Just donate to Alan's Twitch.
Ah,
and
yes.
we'll divvy it up.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we'll do.
Perfect.
What's your Twitch, Alan?
what's your
Twitch.tv/Alan Daniele.
If you guys want to watch AMVs, you can come to YouTube,
That's
type
true.
in DarkJ62. That's me. I make AMVs. Sometimes they're good. I
They're
don't know.
good. They're good. They're
Also,
always
if you want to know if you have responsibilities that you don't want to do and you need help not doing them, I head up Sean. He knows
Absolutely, yeah, I
exactly
got
what
you.
he should do,
He knows exactly how to not do
and he
it.
never gets in
Exactly.
trouble for it.
what is happening right now?
Yo, it's so crazy because, like, listen, I'll be waiting for the clip for the whole week,
I know.
and then Sean will text me, and it just be like, yo, my stocks are down. And I'm just like, listen, I want to talk to you about these stocks, but at the same time, I want to yell at you for there not being any clips.
But then you just talk about
know
the
what?
I had clips.
I have to. I talk about stocks. I have to separate friends and business.
I have
Absolutely.
clips up. They're just not up.
But yeah, by the time it's Saturday, if it's not up, honestly, Sean's fired, so we have an opening.
Is it Saturday? You have to give me a deadline, man. I need deadlines.
If you're watching this video and the clips aren't up,
Did you not
we're
make
fired.
your own deadline saying you were gonna do it on Saturdays? The only reason you did it late last week was
I
because
did.
you were gone that weekend.
That's true.
So I just figured you were gonna go back to
we
your
caught him
regular
in a
schedule.
lie,
That's
and he's
true.
still not in trouble. It's
Because he
crazy.
didn't give me shit for it. And I was
It's
like, oh, I guess we can do this now.
I don't like giving shit to people for things. I feel like a nag, and especially Alan always makes me feel bad every time I say anything in the chat. Alan makes me feel bad about it, so I don't want to say.
No,
anything.
Bro,
that was on me.
my
I
whole
actually
listen,
have no
I
clue.
can't handle it because my whole occupation, literally every week, we go through numbers and they're like, Alan, why didn't you hit the 210% you did last week? And I'm like, it's 210%. I should only be expected to hit 100. I'm doing
100.
good.
You should have been like, did I get a raise for that 210%? And then when they say no, you'd be like, you're creating an environment where I'm not compensated for the extra work I do, so I'm just gonna do the bare minimum.
Dude, they
because
gave me
I got paid the same
$1.50 raise. I didn't even know.
You didn't even know.
Oh, so they did compensate for you. Never mind. You have no legs to stand on.
Bro, they took the rug from under me and pulled this shit. I had no control. I couldn't find myself in this. Anyway, but guys, yes, we have some socials. Please contact us. Whatever about. If you have some recommendations on stuff to watch, we will try. But that being said, Platinum Men, what do you guys think? Me and Sean. Honestly, for me, I think Emo Kid, because he didn't die this episode, I think he has a huge impact on the future of the show, because I believe, even though Professor Oak said, hey man, dying is great, I think he is simultaneously thinking you need to know what living is like before you can die. Do you know what I mean? You need to.
I also think the doctor's lying to himself.
That's true. That's also true.
Because he was like, because when he like explained the whole thing, he's like, the only reason I want to die is because, like, I just want to figure out what life.
I just don't want
what
to
death is like, right?
Afterlife.
But like, I get that. Like, there's probably part of it that he felt like that, but at the same time, like when you look at his past, you can see how this guy's like taking drugs. This guy's like friggin' losing his mind.
Yeah.
So I do feel like societal pressure like push him to where he's like, like I'm depressed, I'm stressed, I want to commit suicide, but he doesn't admit that to himself.
Also, weirdly enough,
why?
I think
he seems like such a like analytical person where he's like, I know this about me, so I make these decisions based on that fact. But he went against he went against what he knows about himself, and then it led him to a place. But I don't know why he doesn't just admit that life just got so overwhelming for him that he wants out.
Yeah, but I think that he like he overlooked the importance of like being at least capable of social connection. He even said himself that like humans are social creatures, but the way he said it, it seems like he has like finally realized that, which I think is odd. Like he's like, oh yeah, like this is how people are. I don't want to be people anymore then. But it's like if you had just like maybe practiced a little more, you know, like to be. I know you don't want to, but like just to be more comfortable with it, even if you don't want to do it. Because it's going to be forced upon you whether you like it or not.
Maybe he came to that conclusion because now that we have the connection between Agent Man and Professor Oak, the only two that could connect them, because the Agent Man said that girl went to his school too. That's how they met. I think it had something to do with that girl. Maybe like, I don't know, like he liked her and he was the better fit for her, but because he wasn't social enough, she went to the agent guy, and then the professor's like, but why? Like, why not me? I'm like this, and this, and he's like this, and this. Why not me? I don't know. I just have a feeling. Love triangles, you know. I hope not too. It's a very stupid thing, but he is alone his whole life, and maybe that's the reason why for right now.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is like you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna never talk to people ever, and
people do it, dude.
That's not important. I know, but
try. I think people try, but you're right. Like we are hardwired to be social because social means survival. At the end of the day, like humans, our main like benefit
purpose
to friggin' not our main like advantage in like the wild is our ability to work together to get things done, right? Like one tiger comes after us, if there's 10 of us together, we can take down the tiger. One on one, it's gonna be an issue.
You take that tiger. You know I'm running, bro.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
Right, for the basis of survival, like we're meant to work together. So like when he was talking to the detector guy, and he's like, "Nah, I don't need friends," and the detector guy's like, "Yo, dog, I ain't got no friends. Can you just say yes, please?" He's like, "Please, just say yes." But and then he says, "I don't need friends," and the guy's like, "Everyone needs friends." He's like, "Nope, not me." But then you see him however many years later when he's like, I'm gonna die today. Like that kind of feels like maybe you did need friends.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You can hate people
like,
as much as you want.
He's not gonna see it like that. But like I feel like even me, like generally I tend to avoid people, but like I know like the tight knit circle needs to exist still, even if I want to avoid the vast majority of people.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Like I to like put my perspective on it. Like I mean, Andre knows me or knew me and knows me now. Like I've always tried, I guess, and I do a good job of doing it. But but it's the opposite for me. At the end of the day, like I come home and I say like 3 words to my parents, and like we talk, and me and my dad work out together. But I don't do like the whole like, oh hey, like I have this problem in my life, can you help me? Or oh hey, like
I've never been like that either with my parents.
Like stocks is stocks. We talk about I could talk about stocks all day, but when it comes to like, oh hey, how are you feeling? I'm gonna be like, oh I'm good, just a little tired every single time.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. Like I know, and this is what kind of the professor and me have in common. It's like I know that you don't care about me, so you asking me that, it almost insults me. And I'm not gonna waste my time telling you why I'm not doing well.
Yeah, it's like an issue because at least most people, when they ask like, "Yo, how are you?"
They don't care.
Your weekend?
They don't care.
They want they wanna. It was fine, or they want like it was great. It was
Yeah,
good.
they don't want to hear.
They
your
don't
problem.
want.
No,
like
no,
if I
you're
was
right.
in the hospital that weekend,
Yeah.
they don't want that.
No,
they don't want to know.
You're
that.
exactly right, but they don't want they don't care for the oh I'm okay or like oh they want the oh I'm good. How are you? And then they start talking about themselves.
Oh yeah, there's people
There's
like that. Me, I wouldn't say me. Actually, like I thrive off other people's drama. It's great.
I can't like I couldn't care, man. I get it, but like when it comes to like I saw a post on like Reddit where it's like how can guys like this girl's like my fiance just went to like a big like not a big party like a little get together with his friends, and when I asked him how they were doing, he did not know a single detail about their life. But I'm just like, but then the girl's like how did they do that? And it's just like guys, some people like are literally just live in the moment and they're just like, hey, I'm just trying to have a good time now, and I don't want to bring anything else to it, right?
Yeah.
It's
I saw a TikTok about this girl, like she's a manager. She hired this dude, and partnered her with like a senior person.
Cool.
And then it was like 2 weeks or something. They were working together every day. And then when she went to the senior guy, she's like, "Oh, who do you have? Who do you have on your team?" He's like, "Yo, there's this great kid. He's amazing. Blah 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 blah. He's a great guy. We're going for drinks the next day." And she's like, "Oh, which kid do you have? What's his name?" And he's like, I have no idea.
Don't know.
He's like, I don't know his name at all. Yeah. And she's like, how can you develop these relationships with these people without knowing the name? What's his face? Johnny. Both of you know Johnny. Like,
oh yeah.
Our like relationship started when Royce pulled me out of EQAO prep in grade 9, and he's like, "You guys look alike," and for a year and a half, I had no idea what his name was. But every time I saw him, I would talk to him. I'd say, "What's up? What's going on?" But I didn't want to be like the one who's like, "I don't know what your name is."
Yeah.
So I just went on with life like I knew his name,
fair,
even though
man.
I didn't.
That's fair. You guys played soccer. I remember you guys played soccer together because I was playing out the same day as you. We went to like Credit View or something.
I figured out his name when he made in grade 10 when he made the first cut.
Yeah.
And when I was looking for my name, he was there at the same street, and he was looking for his name, and I was like, "Oh shit, I made it! Did you make it?" And then he pointed at his name, and I was like, "That's your name."
Got him.
Got it.
You don't even look like Johnny. I don't know how people do that. I think
Me neither. I don't get it.
It's a race. It's
I don't
a
get
racial
it,
thing,
man.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I was also probably like 60 pounds lighter than
Nah. Don't worry about that.
Helped.
We don't talk about that, right?
Oh man.
But yeah, no. Just to go off the anime that we were talking about, the professor has a great ideology that I like because a lot of people can testify to that too, like in their daily life or some sort of way, right? Some sort of way. I am at the end of the day a people pleaser, and the drive to make them not upset at me is more than the drive for me to make them happy. Makes sense. I just wonder how that's gonna play.
I do get that. That's very toxic, but yes.
Oh, it absolutely is.
And I think I'm very close to that.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone has some sort. As selfless as people can be, people do things for themselves. Whether it be to feel better about themselves, whether it be to not look bad in front of others, or just in general, just we're selfish creatures at the end of the day, but we are very social. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually like this. I know there's a lot of reading and I can't read, but I like this episode. It was cool. It started off actiony. It slowed down so I can get understanding where we are in the story, and then it picked it back up where this professor will literally kill people because he doesn't want to deal with
children.
I'm really interested to see where it's going to go now. How many episodes are left? Do you know?
4.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested. I think it's going to be good. I think the way the kid died was stupid. Like, it was stupid. I can't believe that
he was very careless though, right? I mean,
yeah, but like, how are you that dumb? I know you're a kid, and they kind of played him up to be like this whole behind the scene, like, he's the one, right? Yeah. I guess his angel kind of helped him along. Someone's angel did help him along the way.
But at the same time, like this guy, really? The most elusive, like smart guy, Metropolitan man. This kid was the only one that was able to like.
Yeah, right.
Like manipulate him and catch him and all that. Yeah,
manipulate him and catch him and do what he wanted, and like literally had the exact outcome that he wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Came to pass. And then he died because he was like, "Oh my God, look, Look! Oh my god, look!
He's pointing
He's
a
a
gun right at
sniper.
him.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't even. I know that it was smart how Asaki got the girl to like help to see like who organized this, but like it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares who it is? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna try to kill you if you have all these OP. Wow.
Don't worry. Nothing. Why are you laughing? What happened?
Is that a message for Sean, bro?
Yeah, it was. No, you're right. Whatever you said, I wasn't listening. You're right.
That's funny.
But you know what? It is what it is. And life, I like this. Again, both shows we're watching currently, Attack on Titan and Platinum, is showing the human nature at its finest. Whether it be different personalities of human nature or what humans will do when they have power, when they don't have power, when they don't care, when they do care too much. Like, I like that. I think we should wrap it up with a little rating system of Demon Slayer's last season.
Sorry, Boji.
Oh fuck!
Yo,
oh my
I
God.
honestly think they're cursed, bro. Like, we had 2 anime this week and we still didn't.
Oh, we were talking about like how F-150s, how
Like, how did we get into deep conversation before Boji, bro?
I don't know.
Did you guys catch up?
Yeah, I rushed to catch up.
I was caught up.
Yo, I'm kind of cheesed about what's going on right now. I just hope you know.
Yeah.
Like, it was like so dark and crazy. Now everyone is just like kind of just like, I'm gonna just do what I want, and everyone's just gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
What's going on right now?
That's how you
I
do
like
it.
But this fight with friggin' what's his
Oaken.
face, the brother, the demigod brother,
Crazy.
the mortal one.
Yeah.
Oaken.
It's
His name's
pretty
Oaken.
good. Yeah, Oaken, that's what his name
Love
is. It's a good fight, bro. Like so
Yeah,
far.
It's
So
good.
far.
Yeah.
And it keeps like switching where it's like one side's winning and the other side's winning, the other side's winning, and switches back and forth, so it's great.
That's it.
Um
Rating of the
anyways,
Demon
we'll
Slayer.
get there eventually.
Demon
Demon Slayer.
Oh wait, hold on. First of all,
we didn't talk about first season because we were in a podcast at the time, but first season I'd give like a 6.5. No,
Wait,
I'd
what?
give a 7. I'd give a 7.
To what? The first season?
7
of
to the
Demon Slayer?
first season of Demon Slayer. I give a 7. Mainly for the first part,
Right.
first arc and last arc.
Okay.
Make 7. The whole middle part was, I don't care. But the first and last against the spider, and then his whole like journey, like his family died, and it was crazy. We're like, animes for kids shown in, oh shit, his whole family's brutally murdered in his
Slaughtered,
room.
literally.
Oh damn, right. So like that part, and this season, 8.
Okay.
Ooh, an 8. Oh, that was surprising.
Because we're considering a lot of things. We're considering characters.
yeah,
character
all the
growth,
stuff. Yeah.
Characters, character growth, animation, story. See, this is the part that is hard for me.
Yeah, he
Because
says story.
because story was great, but not in the sense of like, if this was a book, it's a 6. But the fact, like, seeing it with like the whole choreography, the music, the characters, the speeches, the animation, all of it put together was just like episode 10 was so like just amazing.
So good.
It was amazing. Like to the next level.
I agree with you. I agree
So
with that.
8.
So first season, I would give a solid 7.5. I enjoy it. I'm a sucker for childish like tournament, like not tournament arcs, but like
10
training
out of 10
arcs.
except for Zenitsu minus 2.
No, chill. Zenitsu made it the 0.5 better for me. No, I like the characters. As generic as some of them are, I'll give them like I'll give them a 7. Actually 7. They're pretty generic. I was pretty like, I like the animation obviously, and then same thing. I like the spider fights. I like how the enemies had some backstory to why they were the enemies, but not really.
I just want to mention quick the fact that they can sympathize with the enemy but still kill them is a big thing.
Yeah.
Of course, and that's what makes it like better. Again, yeah, same thing with Andre. I go up with season 2. All I want to see, and it would have been it's a 7.5 for me. Even if I didn't watch it, if you told me, hey, Demon Slayer season 2's out, I'd been like 7.5. But
No, I'm with you. 7.5.
7.5.
Fuck 8.
But no, I'm going up because of what,
7.5.
7.5 for you, fine. But for me, I saw Tanjiro was underwhelming. For me for a little bit. And then Zenitsu and Nosuke were like, they were front and center. I loved it. Comedy was there. Action was huge here. Tengen as their leader, Hashira this season was like, I loved him. Even though his like shinobi past and his flashy thing was like, what? But he's also trash, but not really. But
no, he's trash fighter, amazing. 10 out of 10 character, fighting trash.
3 wives, that gives him like 10 more points. Like, it is what it is. Yeah. But seeing them like the choreography with like the fights this season, and the animation, like I don't even know how you upped it from last season, but they upped it this season, and I was just like, holy shit, makes it I'll say 8.2. I know that's a weird number. Okay. I can't say 8.5 because that's too close to 9. And for me, Attack on Titan's 9 and Demon Slayer is not really that close yet. But I'll give it an 8.2. We'll round it down. We'll say 8 generously.
When GameSpot stopped giving the 0.2.3s, I was like, I don't trust y'all.
Yeah, I know. You guys are selling out.
There's
bro.
a big difference between 8.5 and 9.
Yeah.
So a lot of games were getting 8.5s where it was like an 8.7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're small, a 6.5 and a 7, huge difference. 7.5, not so much a bigger difference. 7.5, 8, big difference. So it's
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's odd.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8 too. No, it was better than average and it exceeded my expectations. That's usually how I rate these things. But from a manga reader's perspective, Sean, how did you feel about this evening?
Well, season
rate the
1,
manga and then rate the anime.
Yeah,
I didn't read these parts of the manga.
You didn't read it?
The second season I did, not the first season.
Whatever.
First season I didn't read. Anyways, first season I'd give an 8 just because I don't know, I just love the character so much. And Tanjiro is of course one of my favorite characters. Just how nice he is but at the same time being strong and not hesitating when killing demons, like Andre said. I just Zenitsu and Nosuke, I don't know, I just have a lot of fun with them, and even when there's not a lot of action going on, and I love the action, I feel like the in-between is very entertaining for me. I love the comedy, and just the relationship between the three of them to me is just very it's nice to see. And then there's the animation, which is just amazing. At the time when I had watched it, the fighting the spider kid was probably one of the best things I've ever seen in anime. And the music, the music to me is just incredible.
Oh,
too.
one of the best
overall,
openings. Yeah.
Yeah, the opening, the battle music, I don't know. I just
OST too. Not as good as Bleach, but it's up there.
Yeah, you're right. And I do like the empathizing with the demons. I did find it a bit tedious to have a background for every demon he fought, and for all of them to have been good people at the time. I kind of just sometimes you just want a demon to be evil, You don't want to.
Which we got this one. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. No, not really. Right?
Not yet. I guess we'll get someone. Maybe Muzan will be like, I just hate everyone.
Yeah, but I just don't like how I can't feel good ever.
Yeah, right.
They did all this stuff to kill the demon, and I still have to feel bad about it. Why can't I just feel good for once? You know what I mean?
Yeah, understandable. Understandable.
That's a good question.
Season 2, I'll give a 8.5 just because the animation and the choreography and the fight is just. I don't think I'm going to see something like that for a long time. Never. It was just amazing. Never. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. I think I've watched the episode of the final fight
That's 20, the one at least episode I've seen a lot.
I think I've watched 15 times now, actually.
Episode 10, right? You've seen a lot.
Yeah. It's just
there's two scenes. There's the Mashoko Tensei when Orsted attacks.
Yes,
and then those two I don't rewatch anime ever. The only ones I've watched is that week with Attack on Titan, that episode of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And that episode of Demon Slayer that same Sunday was
it's insane. It was
just your pants were hurting, basically.
Yeah. It's just I can't do to the max for me just watching that.
Yeah.
And I mean the beginning of season 2 was a little slow, which is the only reason I'm not giving higher. But other than that, I think I like how the comparison of how strong everyone was, I think fit pretty well too. There was never much inconsistency, and even when we kind of question he's already at Daki's level, we kind of find out she's kind of a weak ass upper moon, and it's okay, everything kind of makes sense again.
We like that.
My only thing with that is his dying 7 times but not dying.
Yeah.
Is 1 HP 1,000 mana?
Yeah.
The last percent on your phone battery. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, if I'm going to compare the manga, even with the train arc with the manga, I was like, really, they're making me listen to a movie? Like, I didn't think it was that good. But I mean, a lot of it is the animation. I have to admit. I mean, I didn't think this arc was that good either in the manga. I thought it was like, eh.
But people trash it for that, but I don't understand why they trash it. If something is presented in a way that's so beautifully accepted and like visually pleasing, why is that a bad thing?
No, like
and it's not like it's turning complete dirt into gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
right.
it's already like okay, and then when you add the animation onto it, it's just like cinematography, animation, choreography, which is a big thing. Because at the same time, when you read manga panels, it's like ching 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 fight over. True. You know what I mean? But like they have to choreograph
sell it,
before they animate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that part of it is so underrated. I think like actually like building out the fight, because manga panels, of course, they'll show the major like blows, but they don't have like each individual sword slash in there because you can't. It's a manga.
No, you can't do it.
So like the fact that Ufotable is able to choreograph fights to the ability that they are, because I watched Fate, like Fate story wise, Fate Zero is great.
I watched some clips
Fate
of that.
Stay Night,
Holy fuck.
Fate Stay Night, but like being able to choreograph the fights in that manner is like it's great. Like if it was live action and you saw this happening, they'd win a Grammy. I'm not a Grammy, an Oscar. They win an Oscar for that.
And
shit.
the Grammy for
but
the
it's
opening.
anime, so it's not.
Right.
You're right.
Exactly.
Lisa got her own issues, bro. Don't worry about that.
Right.
She's got her own stuff to deal with.
Yeah.
But
like Draken,
yeah,
like,
they'd win an
punching
Oscar
something.
for it. So it's not stuff like animation. I know people kind of say like Demon Slayer is carried about animation, but even if it was, why does that make it a bad? That's not.
Yeah,
that doesn't make it a bad anime. That's a major part of anime.
Yeah, tell them.
Like there's so many great like Tokyo Ghoul story, amazing.
Oh God, amazing.
But the animation was enough to make nobody watch it, right?
Fucking trash.
So that's what I'm saying. So why is it like one way people are like animation carries it, but if animation is so bad, people don't understand how important that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like telling someone, be like, yeah, yo, watch Demon Slayer and then like bash it for the animation, but then go watch Shaman King and tell me that the story's good. But watch the whole thing. You're going to have to watch the whole thing. Or Berserk.
It's
Berserk
different.
has a great
CGI.
story, man. Oh my God.
CGI, though, man.
It is what it is. But guys, I agree with you. So altogether, Weeb Gamer Podcast. Andre brings it down. I also bring it down. Kind of a little bit. We're at like an 8.
I'll give it 8. I'll go back to an 8.
No, but then that means
Sean convinced me.
That means we're at an 8 point. We're actually at 8.2. Actually,
Sean, you said 8.5, right?
8.3, right? 8.3.
I said 8. What did you say?
I said 8.2, bro. I fucked up.
8.2. So
8.3.
8.2.
8.3.
8.2.
8.3.
I'm 8.
Yeah,
You're
and I'm 8.2.
Sean's 8.5.
8.3. That's what it makes.
So 8.2.
It can't be 8.2.
8.25.
Yeah.
8.25. That's what.
It can't be 8.3 either because it has to be less than half.
Yeah, it has to be less than.
Oh yeah,
Half
true.
So
in
8.25.
between what we said.
8.25.
Because you're bringing me down more than
8.25.
I'm about to do this math right now too, by the way.
Boji's great, guys. I hope you know that.
Yeah. He's great.
It's next week. Hopefully, we'll get to it. This fight scene's been amazing. Wit's great.
Yeah, this is a great time.
I'm still kind of cheesed. Not today's episode, but last week's episode kind of cheesed me a little bit. But today's.
What episode are we on? 19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am caught up. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Am I even on the right one? I watched it too. I was just like, wait, am I on the right one? I didn't even know that.
I watched it.
Oaken's story is so sad, bro. And like when they like knocked his mask off and he was just like so like empty, where he's just like, I'm gonna just put this back on. I was like, this guy is so like.
He's like you.
I don't know.
His laugh is creepy as shit too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I hate that.
Guys, please catch up with Boji. We will talk about it soon. I promise.
Next week. We have nothing else, man.
No, yo, what if Attack on Titan pops off and I
like
gotta
if we're
jump
not
on my
gonna get
rocket
into
ship?
it, no therapy sessions next week. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Peace and love. Peace
It's
and
not
love.
our fault. The doctor started freaking hitting.
Professor
home
Oak started
and
like talking to
about
kids and shit. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's
Rocky
been a
Oak.
pleasure. We appreciate the support that you guys give us, whether it's listening to us, watching us on YouTube, or just talking to us on social media. Please keep doing it. We have weird episodes where they pop off, and then we have weird episodes that they're average. So please keep doing what you're doing. We got 4 applicants
Sean's already
ready.
asleep.
Yeah, this guy's gone, bro. But please, catch us on Fridays with the audio. Catch us on Saturdays with the video. Share it with all your friends and family who love anime, and we'll try our best to convert the ones that don't like the anime.
Please, yeah, share it with people who don't like anime,
Yeah.
and we'll do our best
Yeah.
to convert.
Or non-gamers, because we always forget that half of us. We'll
Gamers
figure it
and
out.
non-gamers, please tell us.
But other than that, again, thank you for watching. Arigato gozaimasu. Bye.
Bye.